Hello friends. After finishing the concept zone, let us move to project zone. In the project zone, we are going to perform 4 programs and 6 projects, 6 Python projects. All together within 2 hours, you learn everything. Within just 2 hours. Okay. Now, before moving to project zone, you must learn a concept that is an essential prerequisite. That is compiler. Compiler is a software. Actually, for every language like a C, C++, Java, Python, Shift, for all these languages, individual compiler, unique compilers are there. Without the compiler, we cannot execute, we cannot write programs and execute those programs. So, that is the role of compiler. So, what is compiler? Compiler is nothing but a translator software. What you need of translator software in this connection? Means, I give you an example. I know only English, you know only Hindi. We want to interact. Then what should we do? We appoint a translator who knows both the languages. Then only our interaction is possible. Otherwise it is impossible. Okay. In the same way, here what are the 2 languages? Actually, whatever languages we use for writing program like C, C++, Java, Python, Shift, R, etc. and all that, those are called high-level languages. High-level languages means human understandable languages. Just for example, already I showed you some code of C, age 20. Here you see 5 elements are there. Every element anybody can know. Int, age, equal to symbol 20, this thing. So if you take any other thing, suppose this is input is a function, print is another function. Whatever element we see, all those are humanly readable or understandable elements. All these languages, C, C++, Java, Python, R, etc. and all that, all these are written with the symbols, digits and coined words, all that a human can understand. These are known as high-level languages. But what is the language of computer? Computer language is differently. Computer's native language is binary. Binary means it represents 2. Just a simple example I give you. You know 9. In a high-level language, we can use 9. In low level, what is the code? This is the code. Binary means 2. It uses only 2 characters, 2 digits. What is that? 1 and 0. Any character, any number, any symbol you take, for that unique code is there. This is called binary code. Now I show you one thing. A character, you know. This is 1. This is the binary code. And I show you at symbol. What is the corresponding binary code? So this is the corresponding binary code. The problem is, if you have to learn programming means, what is the original way? This is the way. In this way only you should learn. This is not there. Actually, if it is the only way to learn programming means, nobody is interested in that. That's why these high-level languages are created. So computer is to execute our program. That means what we tell. Suppose if you tell 9, you should know it should be translated into this. If you give A, it should be translated into binary code. If it is at, then it should be translated into that. That's why compiler's role is that, and in this manner you have to understand. So without compiler, for every language, you cannot execute such programs. So what you have to understand, compiler acts like a translator software between high-level languages and low-level languages. Not only that, another the practical use of programming. In programming, several logics we use. Suppose not only characters, suppose you are using these symbols, all these and different logics we apply. Actually, a program is a computer is to execute that. In order to execute it, you should know what is that, what you want to do. That you have to understand. This job also taken up by compiler. That means it bridges a gap between human logic and computer understanding. So this point also you have to understand. So what you have to realize, without compiler, we cannot execute any program. For all high-level languages, individual compilers are there. And one more real-life example I give, you can have a better understanding. Actually, you have a chef. You offered a recipe written in English to your chef. A recipe to prepare a dish in English you have given to your chef to prepare the dish. But your chef does not know English. Then what should you do? You have to, he knows Hindi. Let us say he knows Hindi. So you have to read English recipe and translate into Hindi and tell your chef. In turn, chef can prepare that dish. Just understand that. Who is executing it? Your chef is executing. So your chef does not know English. That's why what you are doing, you are translating from English to Hindi. What is your role? You are acting like a compiler. Then your chef is able to understand it. Thereafter, he executes it. That means what he is doing? He is doing the role of this translation process is done by you, and you should understand. Thereafter, execute. He executes the role of computer. In this manner, the importance of compiler you have to understand before writing any program, and whatever language programs you want to execute, the corresponding compiler should be installed in our system. Otherwise, not possible. By seeing this image, you can understand the clear role of a compiler. And the entire process, actually you see on the monitor screen, what is there? High level language like a C code is there. That's what you call program is there. And compiler takes it for translation and translates it into binary code. You see that the binary code is known as executable code. That is the native language, mother tongue of the computer. Then thereafter if a computer's language is binary, you are translating and providing binary code to the computer, and the computer can execute it. Then it generates result. And one more point I have to tell you, it is not represented here. The result also in binary. Whatever result it generates, that is also in a binary. Then again compiler translate back that binary result into high level language. Then only we can understand. In this manner, one thing already I told you, whatever concept you learn, you must own it. For this purpose, what inputs you require from a real life angle, technical, non-technical, image, everything I am providing to you. Make it as a habit. After watching this lecture, you must explain it to somebody, at least to your friend. That make it as a habit. It helps you a lot for your career development.